Hello there.
Hello, guys.
How's everybody doing?
Hi.
We are starting a new reaction series today. We're going to watch the show that was only one season, Man to Man with Dean Lerner.
Come on.
And Dean Lerner is, of course, the character from Garth Marenghi's Darkplace.
Oh, I'm excited.
And it's played by Richard Ayoade, who you love.
Yeah.
So this is a no-brainer for you. I figured it's just one season, so...
All right.
We'll see how it is. It's kind of like
won't take us 2 months to do.
Right. Plus, it's kind of like the unofficial sequel to Garth Marenghi's Darkplace.
Oh, okay.
I missed that show so much.
I do too.
That was only one season, and I wish it was longer. It was amazing. And
it was such a nice escape to watch that show.
And the more I think about that show, the more I like it.
Yeah. I know. We should rewatch it soon.
Well, not soon. I mean, we kind of...
You know what I mean.
We finished it less than 6 months ago.
Oh, it feels like a year, 2 years ago.
I know, but I would die to watch it again for sure. But this is Man to Man with Dean Lerner, and the very first episode, we might even see Garth Marenghi, because the first episode is titled Garth Marenghi.
Oh, well, I would hope so.
I'm Garth Marenghi, author, writer, dreamweaver. How was that?
You did that really good.
Did I?
You are now entering the dark place.
I need their opinion, though. Please let me know how that was on a scale of 1 to 10.
But I always think you're great, so I don't know if I'm the person to ask.
That was very sweet of you.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
But that was really good. I thought it sounded good.
Even when I'm a total jackass.
Yeah, you're still...
You still love
the best jackass around.
That's my ride or die chick right there. All right, so Garth Marenghi, that's the title of the episode. The premiere episode of Man to Man with Dean Lerner. What city
do you think that is? London?
I don't know. Probably. But it's the premise of the show is that Dean Lerner, the character, fake. It's Dean Lerner. He's not real.
Oh,
but Richard Ayoade plays Dean Lerner, who is the actor that played that guy in the Garth Marenghi show.
So this isn't like a real...
No.
Okay.
So, he hosts the fake actor hosts a fake talk show.
Yeah. Okay. I got it now.
So it sounds funny.
It does.
So we'll see how good I don't think it was nearly as praised as Garth Marenghi's Darkplace, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, you know, if it's after 2 or 3, if we don't like it, we can always stop it and do something else. Yeah, but it's, you know.
No,
I think it's going to be good.
Once I commit to something, I got to finish it.
Yeah.
I've watched
Not me.
I've watched shows I've hated before, and I've been like, I need to find out.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't do it. It's a lot of you're investing a lot of time. And these days we don't have a lot of time.
Yeah. Dude, I've watched really corny shows on Facebook, and I've been like, well, I need to see what happens.
Yeah.
Is it still recording our voices?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just making sure I had the thing here. Anyway, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's check this out and see if it's any good. Here we go.
Live from his luxury penthouse apartment in London's glittering East End, Dean Lerner, club owner, entrepreneur, and publisher of high-class gentlemen's magazines, invites you to join him for an exclusive man-to-man.
There's no one in the car. Oh, it's supposed to be.
Yeah, you're being invited in. And I think Matthew Holness, who plays Garth Marenghi, he plays a bunch of different characters on the show.
Yeah.
There he is. Looks good.
Mr. Dean Lerner.
Oh, they got a bar. And a fireplace.
I just love... It's a fireplace, a picture of a naked man, and then a swordfish. It's a very random...
And the same naked... Well, it was a naked man or woman.
Yeah, I think that's a naked man. Lots of naked men pictures. But it's just the most... most random interior design.
Good evening and welcome to Man with Dean Lerner, where each week I'll give you an exclusive invite to my £5 million penthouse apartment and introduce you to one of my VIP friends from the world of the arts / entertainment. And what a guest I have for you tonight. I first met him when I was working at a horror publishing house called Beelzebooks. Now, my background had been in high-quality, upmarket erotica for the discerning connoisseur, so I wondered, understandably, whether I'd feel at home at a company that dealt exclusively in horror. Well, I had no idea how quickly the horror community, and it is a community, how quickly the horror community would wake up to the idea of scary porn.
Scary porn?
Yeah. Scary porn.
I feel like that would be the funniest thing ever.
I'm pretty sure they already do that.
I wanted to release books that would give the reader a boner, but leave him too terrified to do anything about it.
I read a book like that recently.
What do you mean?
I read a book like that.
Oh, you're reading one of those erotica books.
No, it wasn't erotica. It's like a really famous book. I think it's called like The Housemaid or something. Housemaid.
Okay.
And there's a part where they're like making out on the couch and you're finally like, oh shit, they're gonna like do it. And then there's like a scary person on the staircase. So it was like you were all like excited and then you're like, oh shit. I've read, there's books like that.
Yeah.
Within the week, I'd coined the phrase books that will scare you stiff. We'd opened up a new erotica division, and our sales just went silly. How could things get any better? Well, I'll tell you for how. I met a young, hungry, vital writer called Garth Marenghi, and we fell in like at first sight. Thenceforth started a writer-publisher relationship that has continued to this day and has developed into one of the most important and meaningful friendships of my life, certainly in financial terms. How could I sum up this titan of terror, this Grand Duke of Darkness? It'd take me an eternity, which I quite simply don't have. So, please welcome Sir Splatter himself, the Fright Honourable, Garth Marenghi.
A lot of wordplay going on. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend. Looking good, Garth.
Just like he does in the show.
Can I just say that when I entered there, the floor should have been entirely covered in dry ice to give the impression that I don't have feet. So, just bear in mind I may or may not have hooves.
That's Sassu's fault. I made the mistake of giving her an additional task. Are you all right there?
Yes, Dean.
OK, and remember, if you get frightened with any of this talk of horror, just pop your earmuffs on. OK. All right. Yeah. OK, no, not yet, Sassu. No, she's gone. She's gone. Sassu's my primary partner, by the way. I'm having actually to downsize a harem here at Dean Towers because I'm converting some of the girls' bedrooms into an indoor skating rink. So, sorry, Garth. Now, it's an historic occasion today, and I'm truly humbled to be hosting it because this is Garth's first public appearance since his terrible accident, of which more in the Junus, of course, if you feel able.
Perhaps.
You look marvellous, by the way. The surgery's been really well done. Which one is a new ear?
Pardon?
Yeah, lovely. That's priceless. You've kept your sense of humour, which is so wonderful.
Well, you have to do.
I mean, when people come up to me and they say, what is Garth Marenghi like? They expect me to describe this dark figure. You know, he writes these twisted, brilliant, but very gory horror stories like Stump or Ripper. The guy must be sick. But you have provided me with more hootage than any man I know, with the possible exception of Freddie Starr.
Well, you know, it's been my lifeline over the last few months, Dean. I've been blessed with Gallosian humour. In fact, as I said to you before I came out, I think I've broken every bone in my body except my funny bone. So I thought that would get a better response. But anyway, it's like when I was in the ambulance going to the hospital. I was still up for the crack, was I not? And the ambulance driver turned round at one point and he said, "Please, Mr. Marenghi, will you stop talking or we're going to crash. What you're saying is that funny."
I can vouch for that because I was in the ambulance with you and I thought I was going to die. I said they're going to have to get 2 body bags ready. This guy's critically ill and I'm dying of laughter.
What was that laugh?
He's like, so I imagine a villain as a mouse. How they would sound.
Mickey Mouse?
A mouse villain. He is not a villain.
This show's wonderful, Dean.
Well, what if he's like, you better laugh at my joke?
You get a flick.
Such a reflection of the wit and sophistication that's in you.
Thank you for that unprompted compliment. Now, let's talk about what you were doing at the start of the year, if we may, before what happened.
Sure. Well, in early January, I wrote Return of the Coil, about a woman who circumnavigates the portals of hell via a cursed contraceptive device. In late...
No!
I want to hear more of that story.
I'm like, good God. Callie's like, okay, tell me more.
It hooked me. I'm interested.
Jan, I wrote the sequel, Return of the Coil 2, Re-Entry. In early Feb, Hellbent, my novella about a homosexual demon searching for acceptance within his own diabolical community, came out, both literally and figuratively.
Yeah. And
my
there was a bit
God.
of a hold-up with that one, wasn't there, at the printers? Because we originally wanted everything printed on black rubber, but that meant you needed to apply talc each time you turned a page. And in the end, we thought it was a bit tacky. It was a bit Route 1. So we ended up going for a glittery dust jacket with complimentary nipple ring, which I... which I thought worked well.
No, it does. It does. And then late Feb, the 2 sequels came out. That was Hellbenders and Hellbenders 2, The Boys Are Back.
And you've got a new book coming out now. Let's have a squiz at a clip.
You know,
Yes.
it frightens me how many novels of terror I've written. Now you can buy all 436 in one easy-to-read volume.
From Garth Marenghi, who brought you Slicer, Slasher, Ripper, and many more, comes Garth Marenghi's The
Oh my God!
with a reinforced spine made from genuine cat bone. It comes complete with these
Made from cat bone?
That's pure muppetry.
Did
Listen.
they say genuine cat bone?
Slasher, Ripper, and many more. Comes Garth Marenghi's The Earth with a reinforced spine made from genuine cat bone.
I don't
It
like
comes
that.
complete with these detachable balancing sticks, allowing you to read safely, and adjustable brackets for easy storage. Order now and you'll receive this attachable index and chapter 1 of Garth's new novel.
If you're only buying one Garth Marenghi book, buy this one, which is all of them.
Garth Marenghi's The Earth, the only book you'll ever need.
That's the greatest thing I've ever
It's
seen.
just all one book. I thought it was like a box of all of
That's
them.
the greatest thing I've ever felt. Obviously, this was before Kindle. Or maybe
Yeah.
it wasn't. I don't know. But oh, man.
I need a Kindle.
Kindle must have put Garth Marenghi out of business. Yeah, you definitely do.
I
need a
do.
Kindle. Yeah. I'll get you one of those for Christmas or
Yeah.
something.
Do you want to know the silly reason I need a Kindle?
Why?
Because sometimes I want to like bring my book to like the gym or something for when I'm doing the Stairmaster, but I don't want everyone to know what I'm reading.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean...
Yeah. Not that they're like dirty books, but that's what's in right now. They have stuff. Sometimes the front pictures look insane and it's not even that crazy of a book.
Sure.
No,
I like
it's
how
really
you're trying
not.
to be like, I certainly don't read anything naughty.
But sometimes it's just like a love story and there's like 2 chapters that might have something naughty in it, but the front of the book is like a girl like half naked and then a guy's abs and they're like rubbing each other. I'm like, I don't need that to be the front cover picture.
Certainly grabs your attention.
I guess so. That was their plan.
It's a phenomenal work rate. How do you manage it, Garth? How do you keep getting inspiration?
Cheese. I eat a lot of cheese, which gives me these fantastic, vivid dreams. You know, a lot of writers will smoke pot. If I hit a wall, I'll generally reach for the Emmental or the Dolce Wash those down with beer and pickles, have a nap, wake up, chap 2 awaits. The only downside is I tend to put on 2 stone a novel. But if you type as fast as I do, you can generally sweat out a stone
Oh
a
my
day, so it
gosh.
evens out more or less.
I'm exactly the same with mackerel. I mean, I can't stop at one. I'll eat 4 or 5 at a sitting. So I always make sure I forewarn my dining companion, you know, that I'll need at least an hour for things to settle afterwards, because the last thing anyone wants is for that mackerel to re-emerge during the physical act of love.
Well, you know, you're very lucky with your metabolism, Dean, because I think mackerel would sit very heavily on me.
Yes.
I mean, I was approached to be the face of Ginster's Pies, which is hugely flattering, of course, but I had to turn it down because the sheer number of freebies would have been a death sentence. And at the end of the day, I'm not a salesman either, I'm a shaman. I'm a dream weaver. My job is to question, like Poe Edgar Allan, is all we see or seen but a dream within a dream.
I don't know, what did he say?
I don't think he had an answer, to be honest. I think that was the point, you know, are you real?
Yes.
But are you?
Oh, stop it, Garth, you're creeping me out.
Perhaps you're asleep and this is a nightmare. How do you know you exist?
Wow, it's interesting, isn't it? It's like that philosophical question, you know, if a tree falls in the forest and I'm not there and it makes a sound, but I don't hear it, but someone records it and plays it to me at a dinner party, does that mean I'm still in the forest? And if I am, then why can't I just take a piss in the garden rather than queuing for the toilet? And that's if the toilet even exists. I've been trying to use it all fucking night. I'm starting to doubt the existence of the toilet, quite frankly, at this stage of the proceedings.
You see? Can you feel it? You see, I'm getting you to
Get
ask
a Portaloo,
questions.
is what I'm saying. If you're going to have a party of that size, get a Portaloo. Because I don't want to spend my entire fucking evening in the corridor. And if philosophy can solve those questions, then it's worth it.
He's very upset about the toilet.
He's going on a philosophy rant.
About a toilet.
Oh my god. Don't talk philosophy with Dean Lerner.
No.
But thus far it can't. So I'm fucking busting. And what's Plato doing about it? Nothing.
You see? You see, you're asking questions.
I am. My mind's abuzz with possibilities. It's like peeling an onion. But it still doesn't answer the question. It still doesn't answer the question, does it, Garth, as to why horror? Couldn't you do the same kind of questioning in whodunits or porno?
Well, how long's a piece of string?
That's true.
I've always been attracted to the dark side of life. You know, at school, some boys would pull the wings off flies. I'd also perform autopsies. I think it's cathartic for me. I think if I wasn't writing, I'd probably be out on the streets right now carving people up. But I see myself as a ferryman. Society is my cargo. You, Dean, are the first mate.
All aboard. But you, as well as being a writer, are an actor and a director.
Correct.
And you were working on a feature film
Correct.
called War of the Wasps.
You've earned yourself a third correct.
I don't know how he's keeping such a straight face. He's doing a very good job.
Well, it's edited. It's edited. I've heard it, dude. They've told me that Garth Marenghi, the Matthew Holness, will do full like stand-up shows as Garth Marenghi.
Yeah.
And like read these fake.
And he can keep a straight face
and
like that.
he can keeps a straight face like pretty much the entire time.
Oh, that's like my favorite part of like shows like Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
When the actors who are really good actors like can't fucking contain it.
They just
They
lose
just
it.
can't. Yeah, it makes me lose it too.
Yeah, I remember when Dave Chappelle was on there one time, and Pete Davidson was up there, but he was as Count Chocula or something, and he had all these prosthetics on, and I guess Dave Chappelle just forgot his lines.
Yeah,
and he's like, "Look at those lips," and he's like, "Seriously, America. Look at Pete Davidson's lips." He didn't even call him Count Chocula.
He didn't.
just
Oh, I
called him-
remember. He didn't remember who he was supposed to be. So he's
Yeah.
just like, "Oh, it's a vampire!" Like he forgot.
He just said, "Look at Pete Davidson's lips right now," and he laughs. Pete Davidson laughs hard. He spit out his fake teeth.
Yeah, look it up because I remember like people watching because I remember watching that and then hearing an interview and he was like, "I forgot what he was called, what he was."
Yeah.
Clearly reading the script, and I said to you, Garth, I said, I love this. I love this script. I was sick twice, and then I got the runs. We have to make this movie. What gave you the idea?
Well, one day I saw a wasp, and I thought, what if that wasp waged war? And then the piece really wrote itself.
Sure. And can you describe the general premise of the film?
Sure, well, I played Ken Douglas, a renegade insectologist and part-time horror writer, who is thrown out of the Romford Creepy Crawly Institute for his radical paper on Daddy Longlegs. He's then drafted into the Secret Service counter-insect unit to fight off what turns out to be an invasion of giant cosmic wasps. And to cut a long story short, Douglas ends up luring them into outer space via a giant sticky bun.
Sure. And are the wasps a metaphor?
A metaphor what?
No, sorry. A metaphor.
Yes, let's say they are. You know, we're living in dangerous times, Dean. You know, we're living in a climate of fear. Kin is pitched against kin, and all along we're forgetting what is actually the real threat.
Right, which is?
The Dutch.
Wait, what?
They look very peaceful. They appear to be keeping themselves to themselves, but I'm watching them, and it's a good job I am because no one else is. And if any aren't too sky-high off homebrewed weed to be watching this, heed my words, I'm onto you.
So in short,
Imagine the Dutch.
Look out, Dutch.
Look out. Look out,
He's
Netherlands. Oh my God, Garth Marenghi's watching you.
the wasps represent the Dutch.
Yes, they do, because everyone knows that for years now the Dutch have been trying to fuse their kind with wasps to create an insectoidal super soldier. The government are trying to be very, very hush-hush about it. They actually pulled the film from production, which just proves that the Dutch are already running Whitehall.
Sure. And we'll be able to see an exclusive clip of the film the government doesn't want you to see after the break.
Keep watching the skies.
Oh God.
Oh, I thought we were going to get a funny commercial.
I know, right?
Welcome back to Man to Man with Dean Lerner. I'm joined in the Man to Man mansionette by Garth Marenghi. And as promised, we're going to show a sequence from War of the Wasps, Garth's allegorical rendering of a potential future war with the Dutch. In this sequence, Ken Douglas,
Whom I play.
is leading a helicopter attack on the renegade swarm. And if I remember rightly, which I do, your mission objective is to fire a giant canister of insect repellent up the Queen Wasp's back entrance and then detonate it with torpedoes.
Wrong. I actually detonate it using a 30 caliber Browning M1917 A1 hood-mounted machine gun.
Apologies.
Incidentally, for you at home, you probably won't be able to assimilate the density of the imagery in one viewing, so keep up.
Well, let's take a look.
Oh my God.
Charlie Echo Bravo Delta, Sanchez Bogenhagen, stay close. How long before the Queen reaches the kiddie hospice, Reed?
At the rate she's travelling, I'd guesstimate 2 mins. It's possible that that hospice was built right next to Britain's biggest jam factory, which in turn was constructed next to the Houses of Parliament. And don't forget, Dag, the one woman you love is trapped in there with them. Plus, in addition, a couple of the kids have got whooping cough. Good luck, ladies. I wish I could be up there with you, but I've got a bad back.
You heard the man, let's take a suggestion.
He's the best actor. I want to watch this movie.
This is already one of the greatest things I've ever seen. Now this
Beginning with the little helicopters and the little men in them.
Now this is a sequel to Garth Marenghi's Darkplace. I think I saw Matt Berry in one of the helicopters as well.
Matt Berry.
I
don't know people's
Douglas
real
Runham.
names. Okay.
Yeah, your boy. You
My
love
boy,
him.
I do.
I'm a one-track lover.
That was the best song.
In there with them. Plus, in addition, a couple of the kids have got whooping cough. Good luck, ladies. I wish I could be up there with you, but I've got a bad back.
You heard the man. Let's take us some Jaspers. Fall in.
I like how it's called.
Oh my God!
3 o'clock, Copenhagen, back left, try and draw their fire. Let's make it disappear.
I like that.
Try this for size. Jesus Christ, Wasp on my tail. Can't shake this one, Dad.
I told you to bog off.
Watch out, the other side.
Dag!
I'm okay. I've lost my repellent though.
Help! Help!
What is it, Bugenhagen?
Wasps in the cockpit! Ah! There's too many! There's just too many!
Keep still. Don't annoy them and they'll just fly away.
Oh my God.
Bugenhagen! Don't move!
Oh no!
I love this movie.
This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Oh my God!
Oh no!
Bye-bye, Bugenhagen. Sanch, it's just you and me now, buddy.
Sorry to break up the tender moment, you fart knockers, but there's a killer queen wasp out there that's hornier than a bitch in season, and we need to frag her bug-eyed, yellow-bellied hiney before she hunts that hospice. So get pronto, Tonto.
Copy that.
Oh my
See
God!
my sights? What? Bloody thing's jammed. I'm gonna have to flap the business end myself.
Sanchez, don't do it.
You know I have to, Dag.
Yep, I guess you do. Look, I'll make sure they build a statue of you right in the middle of Romford. Well, not the middle, we wouldn't get the planning permission, but maybe next to that big Odeon.
Thanks, Dag. I like that big Odeon. Now listen, don't talk. We've not much time. In a minute, you're gonna see my...
I don't know why I really like that part, but imagine you're watching like a war movie and that scene where they're like, I have to sacrifice myself. Don't do it, Brad. I have to. I guess you do. Like, all right, guess you do.
chopper hanging out of that Jasper's eye, sir. You're not gonna want to shoot because your best body's up there. But you have to. Because you'd ask me to do the same thing.
Sorry, Sanch, I didn't get any of that. You're breaking up. Look, I'll just shoot you when you're up there. This is for every time I've tried to drink a can of cider in the park.
Did you see the little bee's head when it went up its butt?
Yeah, it's like, ooh.
I don't know why that was so stupid. It's so
That was one of the most disturbing /
I
greatest
hope
things
every-
I've ever seen.
I hope.
Wake up.
Sorry, I'm yawning because I'm just forever tired for the rest of my life. But I hope every show has like a movie scene or something like that because that was fantastic.
That was amazing.
That was so.
That was
good.
amazing.
Now, since that film, you've turned your considerable gifts to the world of fine arts, and your new exhibition, Imaginata Horrificata, has opened at the Canvey Island Art Centre.
That's right. That's right. And it's been wonderful because we've got people of all shapes and sizes, all ages, all shit for it together. And, you know, sometimes they've actually walked out. It's that terrifying.
Well, that is an achievement, and indeed sometimes people have been so terrified they haven't even showed up.
See, I take that as a great compliment.
Sure. And did you look to any other artists for inspiration at all?
Not really, no. If I ever want inspiration, I generally reread one of my own books. There's usually something quite profound in there I missed first time. So.
Sure. Well, yeah. I mean, I love the show. I thought it was
fucking
tremendous.
wrote it.
And what I love so much about it is that you provide very extensive notes alongside the paintings, which is great because there's no need to interpret them at all. I mean, you know, it's all explained. There's nothing like subtext or anything like that. So I managed to whiz around the whole exhibition in 15 minutes.
Well, that's it. People are very busy, Dean. You know, they don't have time to go to an exhibition and think as well. So, and to be honest, there's nothing worse than a work of art that leaves you asking questions.
Well, believe you me, Garth, I came out of this exhibition with nothing. I was barely thinking.
Thank you.
But the exhibition had to close, didn't it? Because you had an accident
Yes.
when you were working at your home studio. Do you feel able to discuss this at all?
Well, it's a small thing. It's a silly thing, really. You know.
You're amongst friends, Garth.
Well, I just sculpted a 40-foot statue of my head and it fell on me. So, it could have happened to anyone.
Sure.
What did he do?
I love how he had a 40-foot statue of his own head.
Yeah, and
And
it
it
fell
fell
on
on
him.
him.
But what did he say he did to it?
You're amongst friends, Garth.
Well, I just sculpted a 40-foot statue of my head and it fell on me. So, it could have happened to anyone.
No, it couldn't, because nobody's... The only people I can think of in history that would do that are fucking dictators and Roman emperors.
I'm sure there's some men that I could name that have statues of themselves in their house. I'm sure. I'm 100% sure.
What, like famous people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's two, I'll tell
And
you
I
after
understand
this.
that you actually trapped in your own left
Well, I know
nostril
who
for
one of them
most
is.
of the day.
That's right, yeah. When Pam, my wife, came home from work, she cut me out. But I did go for 5 hours without food.
Jesus Christ.
And then I called you to call the private ambulance to take me through to the hospital to test me for concussion, which actually didn't turn out to be concussion. It was just I was hungry.
Sure. And actually, when we were in...
No! No!
I feel like that's me.
I can see that happening.
I'd go to the hospital because I'm hungry.
Except we alluded to earlier, you kept cracking these hilarious jokes,
Yeah.
And in the end, the ambulance did crash.
That's right.
And that's when you lost your ear.
That's right, but, that comes with the territory if you're an artist. If it's good for Vince Van Gee, it's good enough for me.
And since then, you've been working at your home studio on a new collection, haven't you?
Yeah, and I have to say the new collection's pretty damn primal.
Sure. And we took our man-to-man camera crew, well, cameraman, let's be honest, to document Garth's fresh brush with horror. Come on, that was witty. Unbelievable.
Greetings, traveller, and welcome to my house of horrors. Or perhaps I should say my converted attic of horrors. I'll come up here in the morning, and the first thing I'll do is I'll strip off, complete them on new, and then I'll try and catch visions. This is entitled Famine, and it's very easy to paint famine, just keep it thin. I don't know if you've seen, but there's a little skull down the bottom here, so any Hamlet fans that are watching, that one's for you. This one over here is called the Taxman. These people are from the VAT office. This one here is a Valentine present to my wife Pam. It's called Consummation. This is just paint. This is my most recent painting. It's my vision of what the family Marenghi would look like without skin. As I've always said, a family that plays together, flays together. That's the face of a reader deprived of Garth Marenghi novels. And what these are a cross between my eyeballs and my sperm. So it's my visions that are giving birth and impregnating the minds of millions. I was so enraged one day, I came in, I just span that. It used to be like that. I just did that. I've never put it back, and I won't. Now, I must warn you, don't, whatever you do, go in that corner. No, it's all right, don't. It's just we've got a lamp there. This has been a short but disturbing journey around my studio dart. Thank you very much for coming. I hope to see you again soon. But for now, get out. Get out, for the demons are coming.
Nice.
Terrific stuff there, Garth. And you've got a new exhibition, haven't you? Illuminatum Diabolicatum. That's coming soon, isn't it? And best of luck with that.
Don't need it.
Well, all that remains for me to do is to thank once again my super guest, Garth Marenghi, for talking to me, man to man.
Pleasure.
And to thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much.
Yay.
All right, what'd you think of that?
I liked it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like it too. It's not Darkplace,
No.
but it's
It was funny. I was happy that it wasn't all just them sitting there and talking, though.
yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
like, that
Well,
movie
that
part
was the most
fantastic.
Darkplace thing about it was those 3 or 4 skits that they did
Yeah.
with Garth Marenghi. That fucking Wasp movie scene
Oh my god.
was amazing.
With
I'll
the
watch
little
that.
Helicopters. I would have watched
Yeah.
that whole entire movie.
They should have made a whole show about that or a whole film.
That was the best.
And then that book, you can have all of them. And
Yeah.
it's like,
With a cat.
it's held together with real cat spine.
It was like 20 cats per book.
It's so outrageous. It's so out there. It is completely
it.
bonkers. I still think Darkplace is what is even more bonkers.
Oh, because
but
it was just bonkers the entire time.
the entire time.
From
So
start
they're-
to finish.
Yeah. But man, I liked it though.
I liked it
I think it was
too.
good. It's it kind of reminds me a little bit of you haven't watched any of them, but I've told you about the Alan Partridge character.
Yeah.
And like every show that he's in
Yeah.
is like different,
Yeah, that one.
but the character's
that-
the same.
Yeah, that sounded good, that show. I want to watch that too.
Yeah. I kind of got that vibe a little bit.
Does it say who they're interviewing or something for the next one? Like, is Garth Marenghi the next
Steve Pising or Pissing? I don't know.
one? Steve's pissing.
I'd say Pising.
Okay.
I don't know.
But yeah, I want to see what they do with the rest of it. Like, if it's
Yeah.
more of like Garth Marenghi
And
kind
I
of
think
stuff.
Matthew Holness, the guy who plays Garth Marenghi, is going to play a different person in each episode.
Oh, okay. I
So,
like that.
Yeah, so he's going to be playing different. We'll see
Yeah.
him playing new
Okay,
characters.
that's cool.
And probably, I guess we'll see his real acting chops a little bit.
Yeah,
If he's going to be
'cause
playing so many different characters.
We've only seen him as that guy.
We've only seen him as Garth Marenghi,
Garth Marenghi,
author,
starring Garth
writer,
Marenghi.
Dreamweaver.
See, you do that so good.
Nah, that still needs work.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, but you're American. They're the ones who need to be impressed.
Yeah.
So who knows? I do need some feedback with that. So
I
scale
think
of
it
1 to
was
10.
good.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how's the accent?
Yeah.
I know the voice. I don't have the Garth Marenghi voice. I can't do his voice, but I'm curious as to know where the accent is.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm your
Well, you're my
lady,
big.
so-
You're my biggest fan, though.
I
so
am.
you're awesome. All right. Well, we just grossed everybody out.
I'm ready for cookies and milk in bed.
Me too. All
Thanks,
right.
guys.
So we're out of here. Hope you enjoyed that, and we got 5 more to go.
I'm still getting used to this new computer or
Camera.
So if I like awkwardly looked at you a couple of times throughout the thing,
No, yeah,
it's because I'm so not used to being able to see us the whole time.
I
It's
might
weird.
flip the what you would call it, the screen back around so you can't see it, because sometimes when I'm looking at the camera and talking, I look
Yeah.
at the screen and not the lens.
Yes,
Because
yeah,
the
I
screen,
think I do that
like
too.
the lens is here, but the screen is just off to the
It's
side.
gonna look like
right
we
here.
have like dead shark eyes because we're gonna.
Oh,
Do like,
yeah.
we're gonna be
Hi.
like, hello.
Hi.
Welcome.
Welcome back to the Muppetism channel. Hope you're having a good
I
day.
think I seriously just made the weirdest face I've ever made in my life.
Really?
Yeah, I like looked at the
Good.
camera and I was like. Okay,
All right,
good
we're
night.
out of here. Good night. Peace out.
Bye.